So now normally, actually rarely ever, do I play the XP lane. But S3 wanted to swap with me. And honestly, I didn't want to play mid lane, but I didn't want to play XP either. So I was like, if they can carry with the mid lane, then I'll just play XP. Hilda's a very tricky hero to go up against. I feel like there are a select few characters who can actually deal with her. And even then, she's still very effective. Judging by our team comp, we were going to have 4 magic damage dealers, and then it hit me. Whenever I've been playing solo queue, an XP laner that I've seen a bunch of times is actually Masha. So now you guys might be thinking, but Celeste, isn't Masha bad against Hilda? Well, most certainly she is. But Masha is really good against the rest of their team comp. Even more so because I'm running Petrify. If I don't defeat this Hilda, then my team will be okay. A fed Hilda is a scary Hilda. Hilda with vengeance. Ouch. Now I really have to be careful. The first item that I need to build against this team comp is anti-heal, especially since they have Florin and Hilda. I'm not too sure when my teammates are gonna build anti-heal or if they build it, so I'm gonna get it as my first item. And I don't really think it's a bad first item for Masha. Again, feel free to correct me if I'm wrong. Since I obviously can't win the early laning phase against Hilda, I have to wait until she clears her lane. However, if she decides to freeze my lane, this will be bad for me. Thankfully, it seems that she wants to clear her lane really fast. I wanted to ping a bit from beforehand that Hilda was missing, but for some reason I was feeling a bit sluggish. So here I thought that Hilda might get greedy and not recall. Because it's a Hilda, she can easily gain her HP back. With that information in mind, I cut her off and ambushed her. First blood. Seems fine. Now Raphael apologized for stealing the first blood, but I don't really care as long as we kill her. Like, for what it's worth, we still both get some farm, so it doesn't really matter. I knew that Hilda would take a little bit longer to reach her lane, so I decided to poke a bit at her tower for more gold. And then I quickly retreated because I didn't know where the enemies were. Again, I definitely can't win against Hilda, even though I have more farm at this point. In the early game, I think it's been known that Masha is not the strongest character. When I reach level 4 and get my ultimate, maybe I'll be able to win against Hilda. Even then, it's not guaranteed because of her battle spell. Vengeance definitely hurts Masha a lot, and I think I felt it a lot throughout this match. I think it's useless trying to help my team at this point. I definitely can't do anything without my ultimate. So for now, my top priority is just farming. Throughout this match, Hilda will be rotating very often to the mid lane, and with that in mind, it's very easy for me to clear my lane. Plus, I'll be able to force her to come back to defend, and it will give my team some time to breathe. Now I finally feel a bit comfortable to rotate. Let's see if I can make something happen in the mid lane. Gotta be patient. Unfortunately, in this situation, I definitely can't fight. I was caught by Hilda and had to abort mission. Here I noticed that the turtle was about to spawn, and I'm gonna stay under my tower just in case their jungler decides to gank my lane. Since I don't see him on the map for now, I can only assume he's somewhere on my side of the map. However, I'm not too sure. So better be safe than sorry.
Understood.
Unfortunately, there's nothing I can really do about the turtle. Our jungle was low and had to retreat.
Okay. Launch attack. Initiate retreat.
In this situation, Kagura let me push her mid lane. And at this point, I wanted to trade the mid tower for my tower, as I saw that Yin was heading to my lane. Or so I thought. He was taking his jungle on my side of the map. What I don't understand is why he didn't take a few seconds just to defend my lane. Even with the farm that I have now, I still can't win against HILDA. So again, unfortunately, I have to play on the defensive. There's quite literally no way I can win against her unless it's in a team fight. When playing these kinds of burst heroes, it's always very important to be patient. And in most of my videos, I always emphasize this point, because patience really does matter. And here's a good example why. I didn't want to reveal myself too soon because I found it weird that Florin was the only one in the bottom lane. Florin defending on her own. But then since I saw nobody was coming, I decided to try kill her. Luckily, it worked out. And again, since I still found it strange that Florin was the only one defending, I could have expected that after I killed Florin, somebody would be coming here. Now please correct me if I'm wrong, but I didn't have enough energy to heal. And obviously, Masha's the most vulnerable in her last HP bar. Knowing this, I just couldn't contest to try to defend my tower. Not too sure what this Nana was trying to do here, but considering that I have quite a bit of farm, it was kind of risky for her to do this. I noticed that nothing was going to happen over here, so I'm not going to waste time and I'm going to go back to my lane. Might as well farm a bit more and hopefully push a tower or two. Considering that this is an objective, I wanted to try focus Haya, because I knew if I ulted him, I'd be able to chain to see him. Unfortunately, it didn't go as planned. I noticed that Haya had no form of escape, meaning it was the perfect time to kill him. Again, not gonna waste any time trying to fight anybody and just go back to my lane. After all, I really need to push some towers. When pushing, it's very important to pay attention to the map. Although I saw HILDA for like a second or two, I knew she was heading down to defend her lane, and obviously I had to go back. The moment I saw HILDA, I had to run. I can't continue pushing because I was going too deep into their base. Since the Lord has spawned, I'm gonna wait in this bush. I'm gonna see if I can target one of their damage dealers. And hopefully my team can follow up. Very unfortunate that I could not kill Haya, but we did force out Florin's ultimate, which is still pretty decent. Here I couldn't really engage on them because I did not have my ultimate, and I was trying to ping to my team, but unfortunately they weren't really listening to pings. But it is what it is. I was honestly in a really bad position to engage because of this Hilda. I feel like her presence alone just makes me unable to attack. It's hard for me to do anything with her always being there. Now, I did decide to get a bit greedy and I ended up dying. But we also took out their jungler, which is fine. I'm gonna wait for the enemies to get a bit closer.
Ult is not ready.
I wanted to get enough energy to heal because I didn't want to end up going back to base. And I was in a really good position to ambush them here. See if we can get a few kills. I was really surprised at how much damage Masha actually does. I thought I was dead over there for sure. Masha really came in clutch. Here I made a really big mistake. Nana is definitely a really annoying damage dealer. However, in this scenario, she had her passive. So I died for nothing. I couldn't end up killing her because she had her passive. It would have been much better to go for somebody else. I'm just gonna do what I've been doing best the entire game. Camping and waiting for the right time to engage. Vengeance really hurts. I felt as though that game could have gone completely different. I think it's because this Hilda wasn't really that fed that our team was able to retaliate. Because I feel like if Hilda dominated from the start, this game would have been completely different. Global number 7, sheesh.